Seniors, what an exciting time for you guys. I can't believe it's almost here. Miss Hart here today. Just wanted to give you guys some information about graduation. How many of you guys are really excited that it's here? So, I have a lot of information to share that I'm going to give you. It's going to be kind of color-coded. A yellow copy is going to be for you guys seniors, and then the green copy is going to be for your parents. Please, please, please ensure that you give these to your parents because it has valuable information that will help them regarding parking. If you have elderly family members that may need parking and or seating arrangements, so please make sure you give that to them. So let's start with you guys. So the most important thing, seniors, is that you have to get through your finals. So I would encourage you guys to continue to study for your finals and prepare yourselves. Finals is on June 7th. So again, make sure you guys are studying and doing all of that. It's imperative that if you have to turn in all of your books, pay all your fines, if you are part of a team, uniforms, all that have to be turned in to the bookkeeper, to your teachers, in order for you guys to receive your diploma. On the yellow sheet, which are teachers, you have your government teachers who will be handing this out to you guys. It's going to have your final schedule so that you know exactly what classes and what times that you guys would need to take those finals. So again, I did say it's a wealth of information in this little yellow packet here. We have graduation rehearsal. That would be the day before the actual graduation ceremony. So graduation rehearsal would be here at the school, June the 11th, which is a Tuesday, at 9 o'clock a.m. I'm asking all students to show up so that we can get you guys signed in, and then we can start the rehearsal for that. So graduation rehearsal in the big gym from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock a.m. All students are encouraged to be at the gym for sign-in at 8:30 a.m. And a lot of people, students have come up to me to ask, can I walk with my friends? How's this going to look? We're going to practice this on Tuesday, June 11th. But do know you can walk with whoever you want to be with. Long are the days where we're going to have boys on one side at graduation sitting and then the girls on the other. We're just going to sit collectively together, boys and girls. What do you wear to graduation? We're asking all students to wear clothing like it's your Sunday best if you're going to a really nice wedding. For girls, you can have on a dress, a skirt, some slacks, and for guys, we really would like for the guys to have on slacks, a button-down shirt, and a tie. If you feel that you don't have those items, please come and let me know, because we know that there are some families who have hardships, and I'll be more than happy to help supply your needs for that so that you come appropriate for graduation. We don't want to get crazy with flip-flops or anything like that. So again, it's a very formal occasion, and I would encourage everyone to dress appropriately. With that said, I'm assuming that everyone has their caps and gowns. I do believe Jocelyn was here on May 22nd, and all students have picked those up if you were able to do so at that time. Here is our cap and gown for graduation. Our past tradition have been that the caps and gowns were purple and white. The district has moved to a standard procedure for all schools, all high schools, to have one solid color. So the decision for our school is all purple. With that said, we will ask that you guys be mindful of the sleeves, because when you're walking down the stage at Lawler, it gets caught in the railing as you're walking down. We will practice this at graduation rehearsal on Tuesday, June 11th. With the cap, there is no decorations on the top of her cap. The point of her cap is right in the center of her forehead, and I know girls who want to have all their hair showing, it's going to be imperative that the cap, the point, I would call it the willow's peak, is right in the center of your forehead. The tassel, when you guys are getting dressed at home and arriving at Lawler, is to make sure that it's on the left-hand side. At the closing remarks by your senior class president, Cole Hendricks, he will give you guys instructions. It is now time, class of 2019, to move your tassel from the left side to the right side, which will signify that you are now graduates of Washoe County School District. So graduates, thank you for at least adhering to what is going to be required for the caps and gowns. What's not permitted is anything to be worn on the outside of your caps and gowns. leis. If you have some Polynesian families, they send some beautiful leis over, but anything that jewelry, flowers, any type of leis on the outside, any decorations outside will not be allowed. The only thing that is allowed outside of your caps and gowns will be your stoles, your cords, and medals. That is the only thing. With the exception, if you're a Native American, and you will be allowed to have feathers on your cap, and there is a law here that is state and federal law that will allow and grant students of Native American descent to wear flowers on their caps. If that is the case, I need to know who you are so that I can ensure that my staff know that it's okay for you to do so. You guys, graduation for Spanish Springs High School will be Wednesday, June 12th. I'm asking all seniors to be at Lawler, and I'm assuming everybody know where that is at 4:15. The doors will open for us to go into Lawler at 4:30. It's imperative, guys, that you guys get food, eat, and come prepared ready for graduation. Again, what time do you have to be at graduation? 4:15. So the actual ceremony will begin at 5:30 p.m. There's going to be designated parking for you guys. It's going to be in the West Parking Complex up at UNR, and there's going to be an overflow area. I will provide you guys, or your teachers will, your government teachers will be handing this out to you guys, which is going to be a map of where you guys can park, but it's going to be in the West Parking Complex. Once all the graduates are inside of Lawler Event Center, you're going to be checked in. You're going to have to sign in. There's going to be staff on board that's going to direct you what dressing rooms you guys need to go to. So don't worry about what room, because we'll have staff there to help guide you where you need to be. When you do show up at Lawler Event Center at 4:15, I would encourage you guys to go ahead and have something to eat before you come, because you cannot bring food or drink into Lawler. Additionally, I would not bring any valuables into Lawler, because we won't have a lot of people in to supervise the areas once we leave the dressing rooms to go back into the arena floor. Graduation pictures will be taken at Lawler. So when all students are to report at 4:15 p.m. and then the doors open at 4:30, you guys are going to go ahead and sign in. Life Touch would be there to take graduation pictures. I will have your teachers be passing this out, because if you want a copy, you may not want a copy of this, but your parents may want a copy. So please take this home for your parents. But when you come in, Life Touch will be there to take pictures of you guys in your caps and gowns. In addition to that, when you're up on stage and you're getting ready to receive your diploma, and we will practice this at the rehearsal, there's going to be a photographer at the bottom of the stage up at Lawler. So as you're getting ready to shake whatever dignitary's hands, and they're going to issue you their diploma, there's going to be that photographer. So you're going to have to kind of stand and smile and shake so that you can get that picture, like a real-time picture of you receiving your high school diploma. When you're up on stage and you're going to have a name card, please make sure that you do not lose that name card. We have 2 staff members who will be reading your names, 2 counselors, Mrs. Goss and then Mr. Pregel. So we would like to say not to use your nicknames, because your parents would like to hear if your name, you go by Maddie and your name truly is Madeline. We would like to say Madeline Bello as opposed to Maddie Bello. So, and if you have a challenging name, please talk to the name callers, the readers, so that they can at least hear how it's supposed to be pronounced. So we want to make sure we don't butcher your guys' names. You will give your name card to the name readers, Mr. Pregel or Mrs. Goss, and then at that point you're going to come up on stage. There's going to be a lot of people on stage, so you're going to have all these people who are going to give a handshake to, and they're going to give you your diploma. In regards to appropriate behavior, again, I have stressed before, it's a very formal occasion, and so I would ask, please, my seniors, not to get so crazy. And when I say crazy, I'm talking about beach balls going up. I even hate to mention this, but blow up dolls. I'm not trying to not let you guys have fun, but again, it really causes a disruption to the program in itself. So as your principal, I would ask very kindly you guys to refrain from all type of behaviors that would be disruptive to the whole process. You're going to be directed to leave Lawler Event Center, and you're going to meet up with your parents on the upper concourse on the north side. So please make sure you read the yellow packet, because it's going to direct you where you need to go. The parent boosters are our very own Spanish Springs Booster Parent Group. They are putting together and have put together your Safe and Sober Grad Night, which is going to be June 8th. If you haven't signed up there, I think they still have some available seats left, which is going to be $204, I do believe. So make sure you talk to Miss Bennett. Her name will be included in this packet of information for you to look into. I think they can help provide some assistance financially for those families who are not able to afford it at this time. But it's such a wonderful time, you guys. I want you guys to have a super time, fun time, clean time. So with that said, the boosters wanted me to let you guys know that students are not allowed to drive to Santa Cruz. You can only ride the bus in order to enter into the boardwalk down at Santa Cruz. Other than that, guys, read all this information. The yellow packet would be for you. The green packet or the blue packet will be for your parents. Please make sure they get this information. In addition to that, I will post it on our school website so that you guys can reference that as well. Most importantly, graduation is such a beautiful time. I'm so excited and happy for each and every one of you guys, and I can't believe that you guys are finally at the end of this road, that you can go off and start your lives and be happy and do great things. We'll love for you guys to come back and share all the wonderful things that you have contributed to the community, being a product of Spanish Springs High School. Bye, guys. Really missed you already.